What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Losis Reacts. I'm Tamaj, and today we're here with Sons of Anarchy, Season 6, Episode 9, John 8:32. It's a passage from the Bible, question mark? Anyway, I don't know, I've been at peace with Sons lately, and I think it's because Clay ain't really been around, and I'm loving that. Ain't no Clay, ain't no, like, high-tense drama and killing. Like, I mean, there's killing. There's always killing, but it ain't been on our side too much. And everybody's just putting the pieces back together. I mean, it's been some internal beef, you know, Tara and everybody, because she's been plotting, but she really did some thinking in the last episode, like, okay, am I really going about this the right way? Because now I'm in the final phases of the plan, and everybody looking at that, everybody involved that know, looking at me a little sideways. Wendy didn't, if she didn't get, has been completely triggered, went back to drugs. Answer said, listen, I understand, but I'm not supporting you. I can't help you no more. I gotta go. Who else? Even Lowen, she looking at Tara like, I know what you're doing here, and I don't, she said, don't do it. She said, plausible deniability. You don't worry about none of that. I pay you for your quietness. So just get the papers and push them along and do what they need to do. But I don't need, you know, any other opinions weighing on my conscience, but it couldn't be helped. People were thinking she's doing wrong. And then Bobby gave her a big speech about how Jax really needs her. I mean, it's been rough. They all know it's been rough, but he, like, Jax is truly trying. And there's some progress, but only time will tell. And if you give up on him now, he might slip back down and it might be no, you know, recovery at all. Because Tara is his constant, she's his stability. So I don't know, Jax, he felt the distance between them, so he sat down, talked with her. There was no music in the scene, it was just all quiet, just them talking, and he said, let me in, talk to me, and then it ended. So I don't know what's going to be said, what Tara's final decision is. Gemma tried to confront Jax and was like, she made this all up. Like, I never hit her. I don't think she was pregnant. Well, she didn't say that part. She should have said that part. I don't think she was pregnant. But he probably would have really been looking at her crazy. But it would have stayed on his mind. But Gemma's trying to do things a little differently right now. She's trying to tread lightly, thanks to some wisdom from Answer. There was a lot of wisdom going around last episode. The DA, she had to let what's his face, Nero, go because what is she? Oh, because the evidence was conclusive that old boy, the marshal, killed that lady and not him. So yeah, she was pissed about it because she wanted somebody to go down for the gun, but I don't know what she's gonna do. But she's probably gonna take it all out on Tara, but we'll see. Anyway, I didn't talk for a while. Let's get into this, y'all. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon.
I feel so far away from you now. Please let me by you.
Damn it, I need to see the rest of the conversation.
What?
She praying.
He's gone. They're gonna take down his transport next week. Bust him out.
Jesus Christ.
I've been trying to protect you from everything, which clearly hasn't worked at all.
I'm glad he's recognizing his relationship is failing.
The struggle that I'm having with this shit, that ain't your burden.
Thanks for not doubting me. For at least not showing me that you do.
You got some heavy secrets, Jim.
She does.
I see them. I see the weight of them, how they drain the joy from you. But your babies, I know that you can never spit the truth about that.
No, she wouldn't. She loves her babies. Soft spot for the kids.
I love you.
Me too.
Me too is crazy, not I love you too.
Now, since you've been out of Stockton, you haven't been able to say I love you. I know that must be hard for you.
She moving different.
I'm sorry, I'll stop telling you. Just know it's what I feel.
I understand that Padilla was released last night.
That's right. What happened to her hair?
Sister be doing it with the real flow.
I don't know what that means.
I heard about what happened to the victim's father. Suicide in Stockton.
I'm giving you 3 extra units. I want 24/7 surveillance on Jax Teller.
Who is this? I'm used to seeing that one lady that's homeless. Ain't seen her in a while.
You clean, Chucky? That's why you're a freak. Hey.
Maybe they're
Welcome back,
using
my brother.
undercover officers.
Morning.
Morning. So you
Sorry,
stopped by
bro.
for some candy?
Wow, you didn't die yet?
Little every day.
It's good to see you.
Hey, you too, bud.
What do you need, Capitan?
I know that probably ain't none of my business, but I know your mom longer than anybody. We used to dine and dash this place when we were kids.
Yeah, me too.
Dine and Dash is
Care
crazy.
about my mom, Wayne.
I have never eaten.
It's not just that, son.
Christ.
Oh, wow.
What the? Oh, ouch!
Wow. Hey. Jerky jerk off. Why are you playing that right now? No, this might be a trap, Jax. She might be luring you somewhere.
Go me!
Who are you?
Ray! Ray!
Really?
Go me! Somebody!
All right.
Whoa.
Her problem. And what the fuck is their problem? That's annoying.
One eternity later. 2 very boring minutes later.
That's annoying. I don't know what that little girl's problem was.
It was Gary Putner's kid. She's been in and out of juvie and rehab since she was 12.
Who fuck was she fucking up?
Why my life? I mean, really, do all teenage girls just hate me? Yes.
Yep.
Well, mother?
She was killed. Car accident. Highway 18 just after the kid was born. That might be the connection.
Ah, shit.
Think they because of the girl?
Want to go find out?
Guessing you're not here about my broken window.
This tale is gonna happen. Let's not make it ugly, all right?
No, I got it.
I mean, at least he's transparent with him.
All right, keep me updated on Clay. You and Juice, find the girl. Let's go see Dirty Charlie.
It is what makes everything we say know God and His truth. How do we, Jesus?
Amen, Jesus. Amen, Jesus.
You know what sets me free? Pussy. Sweet, holy pussy. You see, I got the Lord in me. He wants me up.
Clay.
He wants me to spread the gospel. See the healer.
He ain't never been for the theatrics.
Amen.
Let's go. You're out of here.
Oh my God!
I know the truth now, brother.
Took a page out of fucking kids' book. Oh my God! I was wondering where that was going. He needs to get transferred.
Glad you're back, brother.
Thanks, man. Good to see you. But I think that you should go back, take another look at what happened. Find the truth in all of this.
I already know the truth. You think my wife is a liar?
Whoa, well, I'm just saying it's a lot more complicated.
What went down between me and my family is off limits. Do you understand?
Charlie and the MILF Madam are here.
Aye.
Let's go, partner.
Kim Dickens is back.
See you met Bobby?
Glad you brought the think tank. We may need him. You were getting freed up. I was getting shut down.
We didn't make the escort rating either. Denied. Unspecified reasons.
She wants you for that school shooting, man, and she's gonna continue to strangle everybody in bed with you. Now listen, kid, I ain't no rat, but I ain't no martyr either.
Damn.
I'll figure it out.
How, Jax?
Patterson, she's desperate. She got nothing.
I'm sorry, but I can't take the hit. I gotta eject. Stay so long in a handsome Jack. Biker brigade.
Come on.
I mean, that's
Charlie,
fair.
Nero's right. This is exactly what Patterson wants.
I know, kid, I know, but right now, that's what I want to. Now look, I'm sorry. Things change, you let me know. Let's go.
Didn't know he was gonna be here.
Mama, maybe we should go into the studio.
Don't bother. I'm leaving.
You have any idea what he just did for you in the club?
Jim.
No. DA wanted him to give you up. So he gave himself up as the gun source.
Is that true?
Hey, you know, it didn't matter. One that killed
He
everyone.
was gonna sacrifice. He's a good business partner.
Patterson, she had to let me go.
I didn't realize she was banding you like that.
Yeah, well, she ain't gonna stop until she draws blood, man.
Now he feel bad.
All right.
Your partner?
Yeah,
Jax Teller. I'm looking for your kid.
me too. Been a rough week. I lost the house. We've been packing shit up. Came across a lot of photos of her mom. Found the newspaper article about her death. First time she realized her dad caused the pileup that killed her mom. I guess in her messy little brain, she blames you guys.
About your what?
Yeah, me and Emily. Why?
She's really pretty.
She looks familiar.
Oh.
I know. Happens to me too. I see her a lot and other people.
You got any idea where your kid might be?
I have a feeling he's
I
gonna
don't know. She always comes
give
home.
this man
though.
money to get his house back.
I'll talk to her and straighten this out.
He said, yeah, I'm just gonna talk to the source because
You did what you thought was right.
Gemma attacked me, caused a miscarriage.
Right. I guess I'm asking if you could take another look at what's been done. And maybe we could find some kind of middle ground here. Because if not, it's not gonna end up well for anyone.
Including you. You see what happens to the men she's with in jail?
Yeah, well, you know, that's the life.
No, it's the wife. She killed John Teller. Probably would have done the same to Clay. You want it to end well? I suggest you get out now before you end up dead too.
she laid down the truth bomb, that's for sure. I don't know if he knew all that.
Go help Nance in 6. Tanner had another episode.
Shit. Yeah, okay.
You got 40 minutes to the next rotation. You caught? You give me up. Fry your brain with a triple dose of Thorazine.
Damn.
What part of the Hippocratic Oath is that?
Same part that says your Mick friends don't pay enough for me to take a fall.
Tara?
Whoa!
She went home. So let me tell you what's going to happen now. I'm going to take those medical records documenting Tara's pregnancy and her miscarriage, and I'll present them to the hospital board.
It would be my word against yours.
That's all I needed to know.
What does that mean?
It means if the pregnancy was legit, you would have told me that those documents were real and called me crazy.
Damn.
You can't prove anything.
Oh, I don't need to prove it. I just needed a more reliable source than a junkie to share with my son. He's going to be the one to prove it. And when he does, I'll tell you right now, Red, there won't be enough security in this state to keep you safe.
Ah, hell. You're gonna scare the hell out of this lady.
Have a seat. I must say I'm rather surprised to see you sitting across from me.
No more surprised than I am. I'm here to make you an offer.
Wow. You really have some balls, kid.
I also have an Irishman who sells KG9s.
IRA?
Real IRA. Galen O'Shea. I will deliver him with a shipment of guns. It'll happen in the next 10 days. The how is my job.
So why don't you tell me what's in it for you?
You leave him the fuck alone.
For the MC for all gun charges, past and present. I want a legitimate club. Let us breathe and stuff to. We won't break the law, and violence stops.
That's it.
You need to look at Tara's case again. Torrit was the one connecting the dots that didn't exist. Tara had no idea what Otto was going to do to that nurse. We both know that. You get your devil, and you punch your ticket out of this cesspool, so let's not get too lost in righteousness.
They big on that righteousness today.
Do we have a deal?
It's a damn good deal. Jax has always been good at making deals. I don't know what she gonna say though.
If I don't hear from you within 10 days, I will spend the last 7 months in this office making your life as miserable as the law allows. And your wife, she will be in jail until your boys graduate from high school.
And we get our revenge on the Irish. That's a damn good deal. Now we just gotta see how this plays out.
There's a guy that works for you at the mill, Gary Putner. He's losing his house. I'd like it if you could help him.
See, I figured Jax wanted to help him.
Why is it so important to him? I don't know. Hey, I'll owe you one.
I am throwing my hat in for mayor. Hale's done. I may need some favors.
And by favors, he means votes.
Whatever you need.
There's a lot of y'all.
I'll be in touch.
You got 40 minutes.
We know the drill.
Shit.
Let the therapy begin.
Oh shit, that doctor be taking all type of fucking... Damn. I don't fuck with Clay, so him getting all this karma is great for me.
I talked to Tara. Told you my family is off limits. 20 your side. Is that why you called her a liar?
What? I didn't call her no
Shit, she was a manipulative bitch.
She told you that when I get scared.
Oh, wow, she did lie. Damn! Oh, God. So much for legitimate business.
You don't want to go back there right now, man.
You get a little...
They're gonna hurt each other because of me.
Jackson, stop freaking out!
I'm sorry, Mama. I don't want it to happen like this.
I'm sorry. She's the reason we're trying to kill each other.
And you got no idea what she's done for you.
I know everything I need to know.
What about the little conjugal with Clay?
Don't.
No, Mama. You told him what I did. Now he needs to know. He needs to know what you've done for him.
So what happened with Clay?
This is about the truth coming out today.
The guards from the cell, they forced your mother to have sex with Clay while they watched, while they got off.
It doesn't matter. It's done.
Sacrifices.
No, Mom.
I just talked to Margaret.
They're throwing all the guilt on Jax because he's not listening.
Confirmed what you refused to believe. Honey, it was all a lie. Pregnancy, the miscarriage. Tara wants out, Jax. She's filing for divorce, and she's gonna take your boys away from you.
And Tara just officially became public enemy number 1.
And honey, I'm sorry. I love her too.
But she wasn't backing out based off what I saw in this episode.
And if she's not gonna tell you, you need to find someone who will.
You believe him now. He just wouldn't listen. But damn.
Thanks for coming.
This is gonna be
Sounded
ugly.
important.
She's like, I'm not comfortable with this.
I'll be right back.
I'd have been like, hell no.
Sit down.
Did he got a gun in his hand or no? Oh, he do got a gun, I think.
I don't want to have to hurt you, Lone. I need to ask you some questions.
The Reaper coming out of you, y'all.
Is Tara divorcing me?
She's terrified. Look.
Yes.
I'm taking my sons.
You need to go talk to your wife. That's all I would have said. Listen. I'd have made some face.
Pregnancy.
You need to go talk to your wife.
Was it?
Is it a lie?
Yes, I think so.
Why?
Custody waiver, so Jim couldn't take the boys.
He feels so betrayed. This is the ultimate betrayal. She's just doing her job. Don't hurt her.
Get out.
After today, she be like, I can't work for y'all. Y'all been a good source of income, but I gotta branch out. She like, really, Wayne? You set me up like this? Don't ever call me.
You got what you needed?
Yeah.
You made me a promise, son. Nobody gets hurt.
He wouldn't hurt Tara. He's definitely gonna lash out and snap. He's gonna flip out. Cause
Nobody gets hurt.
she gonna run.
Hello?
Tara, it's Ellie Lowen.
I guess that backfired.
She has some things to say about you.
Some of them secrets y'all was talking about when this episode started.
What'd she tell you?
This episode is about the truth, y'all. A lot of truth's been coming out.
Any truth with it?
This man is all about the truth, so don't lie.
John was trying to get the club out of guns. Started spending time with Clay. Mike Thomas died when John was away on one of those trips. Pain and anger at losing my baby. I made sure it landed on him. Talks with the IRA fell apart. Clay and McGee put them back together again. In the other direction. Solidified the gun trade for the club. Made them players. He started writing in this journal. He stopped caring about the club, about his family. I didn't kill him, but I knew it had to be done. I gave my blessing for Clay to kill John Teller.
That's some heavy stuff. That's the real Gemma.
I've never told that to anyone, including my son.
No, she hasn't.
Jesus Christ, your little girlfriend's here. Wants to talk.
Little girlfriend? Oh.
Guy with the kazoo's pretty interesting.
We found him in a basket on our doorstep.
I'm sorry about the window and the bike.
Talk to your dad.
I know. My dad said you talked with his boss. He's gonna help us keep the house. Why would you do that after what I did?
It's just my way of saying sorry to a mother.
Thank you.
Look, they both think about what they want to say to each other.
If the sun shines above the age, ever you lose your own, may you grow up to as a man.
Oh, there she go, the lady I was talking about.
When you lay
Is she the lady? Was that what Jax was saying when he was like, oh, Tara got a gun? She's scared. I don't know. That lady has been popping up throughout the whole series, and it is a little weird. But somebody did explain, I think, a little bit about her to me once. I can't remember what. Jax took the picture and said she looked familiar. Is it that lady? Maybe it's not supposed to make sense. Maybe it's supposed to have a different type of meaning, but like my logical sense is like, did that lady not really die? And she just, why would she become homeless and she got a family that loves her and she loves, so that wouldn't make sense. But maybe they just look alike. Maybe, I mean, it might be the same actress. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't think weird about all that, but I think maybe it's the same actress. And they're just saying that, oh, they look alike, but they're not the same person. But she always shows up in certain moments when people are in an emotional state. Because I think we've even seen her in Belfast. Like, she'd be everywhere. She might not even be real. I don't know. But yeah, this John 8:32. It was a lot about John Teller, about the truth and everything that happened with him and how it's coming around even 18 years later. Gemma had to talk about her truth, about her part in, John's death. Jax talked about John in the sense of what he was trying to do with the club and what Jax is now trying to do with the club. And the fact that, the damage Clay did, to kill John, it had repercussions for other people as well, not just people in the club. And that girl, she suffered. She lost her mom as a result of that, and she wanted revenge, but instead, she kind of got it, in a sense, in a child's sense. And Jax repaid it with kindness and said, I'm sorry, And Clay got the shit beat out of him, so that was from the spirits of John. Yeah, so, and they talked about John 8:32 in the prison, in the chapel there. So yeah, a lot about John. The truth has come out on all sides. Everybody, Jax knows the truth about Tara. I'm very interested in how that conversation is gonna go. I'm very scared, but I'm very happy because of how hyped up Jax was fresh off that fight. He's like, no, I need to confront Lowen tonight. Came at her with the gun. Like, I feel like the gun was a bit much. Like, your presence and her knowing the truth would have been enough to frighten her. I think the gun was a bit much. And I think he probably knows Lowen warned her. I'm glad that he took a minute and is breathing and is thinking. And I'm glad Tara didn't try to run or anything like that. They're both thinking about what they want to say to each other because this is critical to their marriage and what happens next. Jax has been truthful and transparent, but that's not enough for Tara. She wants out. So the question is, does Jax give her a graceful, peaceful exit? Does he try to fight for her? Does he put some guilt on her conscience? Like what? What is Jax thinking? That's the next interesting part of this. I don't know. I really don't know. Because Jax, his way of thinking has shifted from the beginning of the series. He's still got that darkness, that edginess to him. We didn't get to see Wendy this episode neither. But he got a little bit of edginess to him. The Jax that is very good at, making deals and plans. He's definitely, I feel like, making the steps to go in the right direction. It's not easy because you're breaking deals with people, like decade-long deals. And people got accustomed to this lifestyle, this money. And so he's done everything on his side. It's now breaking off from these partners. And then when they retaliate or lash out, you kind of got to roll with the punches. Because if you retaliate, it's war. And it's like, we're trying to avoid war. We can't afford that. We can't. So it's like, And then it's like, if somebody on your side loses somebody, it's about making it right. Like, it's so, I don't envy his job or his position. I wish he could have became president a long time ago to avoid all this, but then we wouldn't have this great story, right? Of course, his reign as president was going to be hell. Fixing all the damage that Clay has done because somebody had to do it, right? If not, all these people, all these families, everybody that comes into this club will be forever cursed. Yeah, he's doing the hard thing, but meanwhile, his family wants out because while doing the hard thing, it's threatened their life on several occasions. And that's why I say I get it with Tara. She's been kidnapped. She's had somebody killed in her face, the baby taken from her once and kidnapped. They nearly got blown up. I mean, she's been at gunpoint how many times? You know, it's just so many situations. Jax has cheated on her. Like, she has dealt with a lot. A lot. And I think Jax recognizes that, and I think that's why he has to take a step back and be like, I can't lash out at her. I can't blame her. I mean, could she have went about this better? Absolutely. Should she have went about it differently? Absolutely. I think she should have been very transparent. Because if you want something, you're going to get it. But now when you go sneaking around, I mean, really what it is she wants 100% custody. That's the only thing stopping her from doing this the right way, because technically Abel is not hers. I mean, he's hers through marriage, but if the divorce happens, unless she gets custody beforehand, it's not going to work. So I got that. But, because Jax would never, I mean, they could fight 50-50 for the other one, but she doesn't want these kids nowhere near him. And it's just rough. It's rough. And I don't know how this conversation is going to go. And I really don't know if this relationship is savable. Tara's done some damage, especially between her and Gemma. Her and Gemma's relationship have always been rocky. Gemma started out hating her, and then Tara hates her, and they just go back and forth, and they get along. I gotta admit, I like it a lot when they get along, but I mean, when they feud, it's not fun. But I don't know if there's any repairing this, because Tara has done a lot, and she's been doing more and more illegal shit. And Jax just made this deal to protect her too. On top of that, and this is another risky thing, because now we are, I mean, fuck Galen, but we're turning him in, and I don't know how the IRA is going to see this betrayal. But Jax does have to do what he has to do, because all this is for nothing if his whole side crumbles, if they go to jail, everybody, literally. So this is his way of getting revenge on Galen. Justice for his 2 lost crew members. And yeah, to put the wedge, because Galen is the wedge between him and the IRA. Galen feeds them lies and they believe it, oddly enough, even though it's been disproven in their fucking face in 4K that he's a fucking liar and manipulator. Like, he told them that Jax killed the 2 that they had hostage, and then Jax said, we'll let him go. And they're like, I thought he was dead. And then they all looked at him like, you told us he was going to kill him. You thought you knew Jax. But Jax outsmarted you, made you look fucking dumb. So hopefully the IRA would be okay with Galen dying. But at the same time, I feel like they're the type of people, like, if they wanted him dead, they would just do it. But then, I don't know, maybe they have a code against killing their own, much like all these other crews do. It takes a big decision. So I don't know how that's all going to go out. Not really go out, but go down. But we'll see. It's definitely gotten interesting. A lot of truths came out today. A lot. Just about everything has been aired out that I can think of. The only character that I feel like I need to get in the head of a little bit more is Juice. And that's simply because in the last episode, he was going to let that car hit him and kill him if that was going to be the outcome. And he didn't give a fuck. Like, he just seems so numb after everything he's done that he doesn't care about anything anymore. He does what he's told and he does his job. And that's just that. It's like it's black and white for him. He just, I don't know, as long as, like, he's just been real reckless. The same thing he did with the cops and everything. Like, he's just been kind of moving different. And I feel like they need to dive into his head a little bit more. And, yeah, hopefully Clay gets the shit beat out of him a little bit more. I enjoyed that. I always enjoy that. I love good karma. But I think that's all I got for this week, y'all. This was a good episode. Sorry if I was a little quiet. I don't know how much I talked to this one because it's very dialogue heavy and I wanted to listen. But yeah, with that all being said, thank you guys for watching. Of course, you want to hear what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for more Sons of Anarchy.